Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decision. Now, one thing I'm not going to tell you is that Ripple is getting into the banking business or that they're going to be a bank because it has absolutely no merit no matter what kind of stuff you see on the internet. But what is true is Ripple is applying for a license in Ireland through a bank to help expand throughout Europe. Now, this license is a VASP license, and it just basically allows Ripple to use and disperse banking electronic money. Now, a lot of people don't understand that one thing that's slowing crypto down, not only in America, but that is compliance and regulation throughout the world. Because, for example, for Ripple to do what their roadmap is trying to do throughout Europe, they got to have this license. So, this is a big hurdle and a very positive step. Now, another big step long term is with the connection through PolySign. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of PolySign, but this is a new sector that has came out of nowhere, and these major corporations, powerful entities are being created to to be the custodians of digital assets through banks, financial institutions, you know, Wall Street, and individuals. Well, the connection with PolySign and Ripple is that David Schwartz is one of the partners. Now, it's not only David, but it's another lady, Antoinette, employee, and then Arthur Brito, which is a founder of Ripple's Labs. So they've all gotten together to create a custodial corporation. And guys, that is a big deal. Now, I don't know how that's all going to be linked together, but when you read these articles, they basically talk about how big it's going to be, not only for banks getting into crypto, but for them to onboard the average person and the institutions and the financial corporations around the world. And they talk about how the banks basically are going to get more educated over time and start to do deep dives and understand digital assets over the next couple of years. And once they do that, they're going to be more comfortable and they'll maybe actually start to want to own XRP. Now, a lot of people don't understand that banks do not own XRP. They use the ODL for the most part. Now, if you don't understand how ODL works, I'll leave a link down below in the description. You need to understand how Ripple's business plan works with ODL for whatever that's worth. Now, their thoughts are in building this custodial corporation is they already are building those relationships with the bank, and it's just another way to capture, more revenue over time. And obviously, I'm guessing it's going to include the XRP ledger, and they are going to be able to maybe push XRP through this avenue. So I think over time that is going to be massive. And that's definitely the future, guys. This is exciting because, right now to onboard or bring someone into crypto, it's really difficult. I remember when I first got in, it took me like 10 days to set up my account. No one could explain it to me. I'm not a tech guy. I went down to my bank. Uh, they they were terrified. They tried to talk me out of it. I ended up wiring the money. I didn't want to use my credit card. My banker told me I wouldn't be covered if I got scammed and all this. Well, the average person's not going to download an app and do all that stuff. They want a third party person involved to simplify everything, which I get it. It goes against really the nature of a decentralized, you know, uh, blockchain, crypto, and all that. But guys, that's not what the future is going to look like. But I'm telling you, it's coming down the pipe. I see it every day. The banks, Wall Street, all these financial institutions are going to be pushing like Bitcoin and crypto on to the average person. Because think about it, guys, they already have access to the customers and their money. So to move their money around, every time they move it, they make money. And obviously the banks are going to be learning about DeFi. My educated guess is in the future, they're going to be doing the yield farming and the staking and all that, and they're going to be making 25, 30, 50, 100% on our money, and they're going to run ads, offering, I don't know, 7%, 12%, and the average person will be jumping up and down. But I'm telling you guys, once we get regulation in place and some compliance, and the banks and Wall Street get the go ahead, the adoption is going to absolutely explode. Now, that being said, is there a connection between Polygon and PolySign? Well, let's talk about that. Now, unlike a lot of people in social media, I'm going to tell you this is just me linking, and I'm just giving you my thoughts. This does not have merit, or maybe it does, but that's what I'm going to share with you, my thoughts on that. And here they are. Now, a couple of weeks ago, Ripple announced that there's a bridge with the XRP ledger to Ethereum. Now, JP Morgan just made that huge announcement that they did a cross-border tokenized payment, or I don't guess it's a payment. They did a cross-border tokenized DeFi trade on Polygon through Aave, which sets on Ethereum. Now, I've did 2 different videos where David Schwartz and Brad Garlinghouse talked about how the crypto community needs to come together and that we can grow a lot bigger and faster together. It's a win-win when Bitcoin does well, when XRP does well, when Cosmos does well. That interoperability is the future. And if you look around and do some deep dives, there's partnerships happening every day, especially with, your big banks like JP Morgan. They're actually buying out corporations all over the world. A lot of these custodial type corporations are merging. Now, my thought process on why did they name it PolySign? I mean, think about it, guys. That's very interesting to me. Is there going to be a partnership maybe in the future? I don't know. But one thing that makes me think is I truly believe that Polygon is going to be the player in DeFi. Now, Polygon already has 62 projects built, DeFi projects built on it. Ethereum, which Polygon sits on, has 203 DeFi projects. And I believe that Aave and Polygon are going to be the powerhouses. And I'm thinking with the name PolySign that might be setting up some type of partnership in the future. If nothing else, it's like we're the onboarder for the Polygon ecosystem or the Polygon DeFi, or maybe just a partnership just to do some marketing together. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment sections. Is that a stretch or whatever? But either way, guys, I truly believe interoperability is going to be a massive part of the future of crypto and digital assets. And if you want to watch either one of the videos with David and Brad, I'll leave a link down below. So that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification. And either way, guys, hit that like button It really helps us out a lot, and we appreciate it. We want you to come back and be part of this community. Now remember, none of this is financial advice. Take care.